Hey everybody, Book Jedi here, and I have a special guest, my boyfriend John.
Hi.
He's gonna be helping me out with this video because he has more expertise in this field of what I'm gonna be talking about today. And the reason why I'm filming this is because it's convention season, people, and a lot of people do this for a lot of the conventions when there's authors or people who create the um, comic books. We're filming outside, as you can see and hear from the train, so don't mind that. But as long as you hear us, we're kind of fine with that. What we're discussing in this video is cosplaying, people, and by cosplay I mean dressing up as your favorite characters, whether it be from TV shows or comic books or books. Right now I'm going to be focusing more on books because there are book conventions going on at the moment. For example, RTCon, which I think is in other states, and BookCon, which is coming up here in New York City. So let's get started. The first thing I want to mention is bringing water with you when you are cosplaying as your favorite characters. The reason why I say bring water is because you're going to dehydrate. And when you dehydrate, there's always a chance that you're going to pass out. So you have to bring lots of water because, which leads us into the next topic, which is food. Both of these, being hydrated as well as being energized, is because when you need food or any form of sustenance at a convention, right now convention food is expensive as hell. And you only go there with the expectation of actually having money solely for what you're willing to purchase at the convention. Usually not what you're going to be eating at the convention until afterwards. But bring something small to eat with you, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to stay hydrated, and food and water, as I said, is expensive. Now, going into another topic, when you're cosplaying as your favorite characters, you have to keep a few things in mind. One, the makeup, if you wear any makeup for your character that you're focused on, the makeup has to be a little bit airy and not go into your pores, because when you're going to be sweating and the pores act up, you could feel the cloud, which also leads to probably sweating a lot. And
to be honest, any kind of makeup you wear,
it's porous.
It's gonna clog up pores no matter what.
Actually, they have come out with a new makeup line. I don't remember the line, but there is a new line that allows the pores to breathe.
Well, unless I see that and they have it in different types of colors, I have yet to see that.
Yeah.
But
keep in mind, you have to find makeup that won't cause you to have problems like rash out later or stuff like that. And have makeup where if you sweat or something, that there's something where you would wear makeup and you spray it on to keep the makeup intact.
Yeah, Final Seal. Okay, if you heard of this company called Ben Nye, they have this thing called Final Seal. You spray it after you do your makeup. You spray it and it's supposed to hold. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but.
And the reason why you don't want the stuff you want it to be sealed in place is because basically, if it goes in your eye, and as you sweat, it's a major ouch.
And a little tip from my friend that it does work sometimes. It does work. Baby powder.
Baby powder? How so?
You know when you sweat.
Oh yeah, the baby powder absorbs and stuff like that.
Baby
Makes
powder.
a lot of sense. Alright, the next thing we want to talk about is actually having airy clothing, like stuff that breathes, because If you're having clothes that kind of
Depends
prohibit,
on. I'm gonna have to stop you there,
Mhm.
but it depends on what you're cosplaying as.
There are certain clothes that you could actually make work for a cosplay.
Yeah, but there's certain material that you need. Like for example, if you're doing a character that it asks for a leather coat.
Which is another thing. A lot of cosplaying is bless you, is doing cosplay for the season. Now, if you know you're going to a convention that's in the summer, you cosplay as something that doesn't involve leather because it's too heated for you in the summer.
Well,
okay? That only makes common sense, people.
Yeah, but come on, this is a cosplay.
Yeah, a lot of people just want to look fashionable for the convention and stuff like that. But it's just common sense that if you're gonna cosplay for the bloody season. Don't try to kill yourself in the process just to look good.
You know, there are some cosplays that do have fur.
That's another thing. Fur.
Can't help you with that one.
No, there's a thing called faux fur. Use it. And it's a little bit more airy than actual fur. Sorry to say. Yes, it's a little bit more airy than actual fur. Which is another reason why I'm actually against actual fur. Another reason why I'm actually against actual fur in cosplaying in general. But anyway, that's my hang up, not bringing that in. Another thing is that you're going to need to bring to a convention is deodorant.
Well, that's in any kind of convention.
Any convention you go to, or any place where you know there's going to be a lot of body heat. And I mean, in a convention, there's going to be a lot of body heat. Why? Because there's a lot of people. And damn, that girl's dress is mad short. Distracted. Sorry. My momentary lapse. But, getting back to what I was saying. Deodorant, a must. Okay? Why? Body funk. Con funk. That's how you end up getting sick. And what's the equivalent or when you get sick from a convention?
Conpox.
There you go. You don't want conpox. So if you know you're sick, even though you got the ticket, cover your face when you cough. Please. The rest of us don't need the cold that you have. Alright? A lot of us have poor immune systems to start off with. Try not to cough on us. And the reason why I say this is from experience. I've had adults cough on me in conventions. I've had babies cough on me in conventions. And for some odd reason, what you might think is that despite the fact that the adults coughed on me, that's not why I got sick. I got sick because the babies were sick and coughed on me. I'm one of them people who gets sick faster from a child than I would get from an adult. Because adults are supposed to be smart enough to get themselves vaccinated. So it's not contagious to the rest of us. A baby, well, they're a baby. Come on. But I get sick faster from a child. If you know you or your child is going to be sick, cover their mouths. Cover your mouth.
Really?
You could, if you know your child's going to cough, just be like,
like they're going to tell you that they're going to cough.
You can see, I've noticed when Shannon's kid actually is about to cough. I move away when she does that. There's certain gives that child's going to be coughing on everybody in proximity.
And not every kid is going to do that gift.
I know, but, just look for it. Next. Basically, give yourself time to rest. Between going to panels, going to autographings, going to different things around the convention center. Okay? A lot of people in the next few months are going to the Javits Center or to out-of-state cons like Jersey or Georgia, whatever. This applies to every convention center you go to. Basically, these rules apply to every convention center you go to. Keep these tips in mind, and more than likely you would actually be able to survive a con hopefully without getting sick, without getting people complaining that there's a smell or, oh, and if anything, if you know you're talking to your favorite artist or author, and you know you're gonna probably get up close to them, this is besides the deodorant thing, mints or gum. Because you're outside all day, you're not gonna carry, more than likely aren't gonna carry a toothbrush with you, so a mint will help to actually be like, if in case you're this close to your author, your favorite author or your favorite artist, a mint, because sometimes the author would move a little bit and it would kind of be like this close to you, and so it's kind of like, sorry about that, baby, I love you.
No, you don't.
But you might actually be this close, and if you're going in for a picture, you're like this, and the author or artist can smell your breath. So that's another thing. Don't eat onions or garlic, just to save the author or artist nose, okay? Because I've heard a lot of authors complain about that too, and it's like, I feel bad for them, and but eat whatever you want, just make sure it doesn't contain onions or garlic.
Speaking of bringing, just travel light.
Yes, if you know you're going to be bringing stuff home or back from the convention, many conventions have like tote bags for you to carry your haul in. They'll give you tote bags and stuff like that. And hell, if you even bring like a rolly luggage with you, an empty rolly luggage, they have places where you could check those in for when you come out. You could just start packing that up and save your shoulders and your arms from the tote digging in. This is from experience that we dealt with last year at BookCon. It helps out a lot with that. All right. So this is our little. Do you have anything that you wanna? Any topics that you feel might be helpful and beneficial?
Well, just the most important rule of all: have fun.
That's a given. You have to have fun at the convention. Why else would you have bought the ticket if you didn't want to have fun? That would have been a waste of a ticket and a waste of your money if you weren't planning on having fun at these conventions you want to go to. That's a very good tip. Have fun. That's the sole purpose why you bought the tickets, right? And to meet your favorite artists or favorite authors or cosplay or whatever. But this is basically general cosplay etiquette and stuff like that. If you liked this video, hit the like button down below, as well as subscribe if you didn't, and stuff like that. And leave a comment if you have any questions or statements, or you want to add to what we probably have missed. Leave it down below in comment section. The more the merrier. And if you have a question for him, I'll relay it to him, and I'll probably be able to link his YouTube page, hopefully,
Yeah.
down below when we get home. He's gonna show me how to do that. Yes, I depend on him for a lot of things technical. Why? Because he's smart.
Ish.
No, he's a smart man. So, hope you enjoyed the guest star. So, ciao for now, people.